I applied this round vinyl tape to the bottom curved edge of the desk. There may have been some edge binding there at some point, which had come off now, and it's just sharp, raw wood. To save everyone's toes, I applied this round vinyl, which will serve well. The gold will not show as I'm planning to paint it. I always give a thorough cleaning to any piece of furniture that I work on. I clean it initially very well, vacuum it, clean it with simple green or any degreaser. And in between sanding and before applying my paint, I clean it again. So I'm back in my garage, which is my workshop, and I'm going to try and finish this desk today, at least, if not finish it, but give it a primer coat. I am going to use Sloan's Paris Grey as a base coat. This desk is now for my granddaughter, who is 10 years old. This desk had been sitting in my garage for about a year. I had bought it from Goodwill for about, I think, $13, and it's been sitting under my table saw. So my granddaughter and her family, my daughters, her husband, and their children are moving to a new home. So I decided, and my granddaughter is getting a new bedroom, like all by herself. She doesn't have to share it with her brother anymore. So I decided I would give her this desk as a moving in gift. So I'm going to paint it. So she and her brother came over a few weeks ago, and she looked at it and she really liked it. So I said, that's good. But of course, this is not the color that she wants. So she wants something like this. So what I'm gonna do, but she wants it 2 shades lighter. So this is fusion mineral paint. So I don't remember the color, but I'll let you know what color it is. And I'm going to mix some white fusion paint in it and make it 2 shades lighter. So let's get started. I am going to sand some of this part at the back. There was some wood splitting. So I put in some putty in it. So we're going to sand that, then we're going to give it a primer coat. So let's get started. I am going to change into my workshop clothes and my apron, and let's get going. Make sure to stir the paint for quite a few minutes to mix it well before pouring it out. So let's fill the holes in the drawer because I'm going to use a different hardware, so it will have different holes. I'll make new holes. So what I'm going to do, I cut off dowels with this little tool. This is a very good and versatile tool. You can cut a lot of stuff with it, especially smaller items. So all you do is mark it, put it where it says. You can cut at 45-degree angles, you can cut straight. So you have your little dowel there. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a piece of tape underneath. You must put a piece of tape underneath so that your glue doesn't run out under each hole. Just roughly put it under the opening so that your glue stays. So I'm going to pour some glue. This is Gorilla Wood glue. I'm going to pour some both. I always keep a wet wipe close to me so I can wipe it off and it doesn't stick for next time. Also wipe off any glue that's sticking outside. Now I'm going to take some wood putty and I'm going to put it in it. Some of this will go in and some will remain outside. So what remains outside, you can use it for the next dowel. Sometimes I hit it with just a mallet, so remove as much as you can because then it's easier to sand. You have to sand less than. And you can remove the excess with a wet wipe. So now this will dry and then this will be sanded. So it's the next afternoon. I have sanded this a little bit more. I've sanded the edges, the corners, because it was quite sharp. It had quite a few sharp corners, and I don't want the kids getting hurt. So I put some dowels here to make it more rounded. I sanded all the corners here, and now the drawers are ready. So we can sand the drawers a little bit more and then we can give them a primer coat. The drawers have little bit of edges sticking out here, so I have to cut them with my knife. I have my knife here. I'm going to use the thinner side of it. It's like a hand saw, and with that I'm just going to so that evens it out, and then I can sand it further. So now they're okay. So I'll do that to all 3 drawers, and then we can start sanding them. Okay, let's get started. So how are you guys today? I'm just taking a tea break so I can start painting again. The weather has been quite chilly today. The sun has been out, but in and out, not out the whole day. And now it feels like real fall. It's nippy and you need to wear something warm now. So summer's gone. I love my tea. So I have covered the front of all the drawers. I'm going to paint the inside and the back as well, of the sides rather, with Rust-Oleum's blush pink chalk paint, just the inside. I gave 2 coats of Rust-Oleum's chalk paint and blush pink to the sides of the drawers. I gave only 1 coat to the bottom of the drawers as I intend to line it. I spray painted the hardware with Rust-Oleum's self-etching primer. The color of this primer was a good contrast to the sage green color of the desks, so I just decided to keep it as is, although it is a primer, but it looked really good. Make sure you always wear a respirator mask when spray painting. I gave all the hardware a top coat with Verithane's diamond finish top coat. The wood trellis piece on top was not a part of this project. It is part of another project. I just painted it all together to save time. The holes that I had drilled into the drawers for the hardware ended up being too small, so I changed the drill bit to 3/8 from 1/4 inch and made them bigger. This was just a dry run to check that all the hardware fitted well, and I still have to paint the drawers with the final coat of paint. it got really cold outside today, so I have brought the desk into my foyer, which is not very big, but I'm going to somehow manage. I gave 2 coats of paint yesterday to the drawers as well as the desk. Now I have to deliver. I promised to deliver the desk in 2 days, so I only have today and tomorrow. So I have to finish everything today. The hardware is ready. All I have to do is give everything a top coat with Annie Saloon's clear gloss. I'm going to give 2 coats of that, and then I'll just put the hardware on, and I think I'll be done. I have to line the drawers though, and just touch up a little bit of paint in the drawers by making those holes in the drawers. I did mess up a little bit, but it happens. So let's get started. Inside today, here's my dirty apron, my gloves, last few sips of my tea. So the drawers are ready. Since I had 3 different types of hardware on the drawers, I put 3 different types of paper